which is what one of my mods asked me to make for the shelter. It's a birthday gift to him. People like to choose the menu for the shelter meals, and so Jean-Luc picked chicken fried steak. He tortured me last year with the same thing. I was frying chicken fried steak at like 4 in the morning. So we'll see. And then I think he also is in charge of Feed the Hungry. If you save up enough points in the stream, you yourself can choose what we cook for the shelter. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty buzzed, so if I fade away randomly, I'll definitely be back. I like it here. Zidian, you're always welcome anytime. And no worries, we are the closing crew for the US GCC team. So yeah, being a DGen streamer on the West Coast, we're the last ones. And then we usually pass the torch on to Australia or somewhere in the UK. So yeah, I love sending people to bed. No worries. We're glad you're here. And yeah, we hope to see you again. Zidian says, I've never had chicken fried steak. I'm too north. Hello from Chicago. I have never had chicken fried steak either before, but my mod made me make it, and oh my god, is it fucking delicious. Yeah. I mean, I made this much for the shelter, but I definitely ate like this much of it myself. It was so good. So much better than I thought it would be. And then I learned how to cube my own beef, which I'd never done before either. And then so the way I did chicken fried steak was because we do everything like buffet style for the shelter. I made like chicken fried steak bites, so it was a lot easier to serve and dish instead of having like big slabs. Because some people, like the adults will eat more, the kids will eat less, so bite size, you can serve as much as you want. It was so snackable though, I couldn't stop eating it last time. We'll do it. Ooh. Gang says, I made chicken fried burger patty today. Part of your castle? Oh my god, I would lose my shit. Oh my god, I would lose my shit. Chicken fried burger patty? Yes, please. Yes, please. I would like one of those in me. Zidian says, I've had a few places here that make it. Places that do the white gravy on biscuits and stuff. It's so alien to me. I don't know what chicken fried chicken even means. Chicken fried chicken is chicken that's battered and deep fried. Chicken fried steak is a piece of cheap beef that's like beaten the shit out of it. Then you fry it like you would fried chicken, and it's so good. Oh my god. I didn't think steak treated like chicken would taste so good, but so the whole reason for chicken fried steak was to church up cheap cuts of meat to make it taste like more tasty. And oh my god, it's so fucking good. So good. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but I couldn't stop eating it. It's so delicious. Yeah, the palace portion of my castle was the Loco Moco, but I didn't want to make like two kinds of gravy, so I made my burger into a chicken fried burger that fit into the sausage gravy vibe. Ooh, gang, let's go. That sounds amazing. I want this in my mouth. I can't wait to see pictures of this. All right, according to my thingamajigger, 2 tablespoons of flour, and this is for like coating these bitches. Boop. We're gonna coat these bitches. And then I need I actually only needed 2. 1 tablespoon of seasoned salt. So I think that means one 1 tablespoon, so that's 3 teaspoons. So I think like maybe like 1.5 of the spices, and then 1.5 of salt should be about, because it's 3 teaspoons to a tablespoon, right? Whatever, I think it works. Whatever, it's seasoning, you can't go wrong. This is why I like cooking over baking. You can be flexible, and I'm very flexible. I like to think extremely spicy Nashville chicken would be delicious. Not serving it to the shelter, but I've made it on stream before, and it was amazeballs. You're telling me chicken fried this chicken? Yes. Unfortunately, the pictures are crowded. My castle has poor floor plan. It's okay. I bet it tastes amazing. Who's gonna eat it? Gang, who's gonna eat your giant ass castle? That's a lot of food. Is your sister gonna eat it? Let's see. I'm getting splash damage. 2 minutes. Wait, oh, what's the next step? Okay, so roasted potatoes, heard. Flour, heard. Seasoning shit, heard. Oil shit, heard. Okay, next up. Place potatoes in large ass bowl. Did all that. Blah, blah, blah. Once fork tender, remove the potatoes from the water or oven and allow to cool slightly. All right, fork tender. Stacked potatoes, heard. Oh no, those are hard. They ain't stuffed yet. They got a while to go. They ain't. That's not fork tender. I have 3 roommates, so 4 of us are pillaging the castle. All right. I hope you're having fun. What's the Princess Bride quote? Have fun storming the castle. I hope you're having fun storming the castle with your roommates. I bet it's fucking delicious. I'm so obsessed with this idea. I can't get it out of my head now. Chicken fried burger patty. Chicken fried burger patty. Oh, especially who said the Nashville? Yeah, if you put the Nashville spicy on it too. Ooh. Or would I want the gravy? I'm getting all excited. The Nashville chicken place by me, says Zidian. I asked for the heat 5 out of 6. The call 911 spicy is what it is. The lady kept trying to talk me out of it. Made me sign a waiver. Fun gimmick. How bad could it be? I'm not ordering the 6 out of 6. Rest in peace. That one. Oh my God, was it that bad, Zidian? 2 tears rolled down my cheeks and I almost finished. As I almost finished my sandwich. I approve. I like spicy. I don't know if I can go that spicy though. Yeah, I'm a Korean girl, so I'm used to like, fair amount of spice. But if it's that intense, I will never do one of those like the one chip challenge or any of the spicy contests. No, man, I will not ever go that hard. But like a little bit of spice on everything, that's my style. One of my favorite things is any sort of cream sauce, like Alfredo. Oh, that's so good.
Your potato time is done.
Off. Any sort of cream sauce like Alfredo, and you put a little bit of cayenne in that, fucking love it. So I actually carry like a tiny thing of cayenne pepper in my purse and in the diaper bag at all times. Yeah. Ever had the samyang buldak 3 times ramen? Yes, once. So the 3X ramen that I could find was only in the cup of noodle form. I've had the 2-time one. That one I've had a couple times. The twice as spicy. But I did try. My mom is Korean. She and I tried the 3 times spicy and it wasn't a big cup. It was like a tiny cup of noodle form. And she and I each had 1 bite and we said, fuck this. Nah. And I get my spice tolerance from my mom. No. The double spicy is like, whew, it's an adventure. The 3 times is suicide. So I don't know. I personally don't think the 3 times brutak is worth it. Sheesh, I know, gang, it's ridiculous. It was the 2 times level. I assume the rest in peace is the 3 times level. Yeah, I did it once. My mom and I didn't finish the cup. We were like, even though it was a small cup, we're like, it's not worth it. It was so bad. Yeah. I got a 5-pack. Oh, did you? Dan Fu says, Chimachi makes the food have no taste. You might as well swig from the sauce bottle. I mean, I feel like it does have taste. You just can't enjoy it because you're dying on the inside of your mouth. Yeah. Fady says, I was watching Kitchen Nightmares while I was cooking, and oh boy, things aren't going well so far. Tony's not coordinating with Luigi in the kitchen, and orders are getting cold and before they go out. Oh no, Fady. What show is that? Kitchen Nightmares? I haven't seen Kitchen Nightmares. Okay. I think these are done. They're starting to peel, so I think that's good. They still feel pretty hard to me. Ooh, steamy. Okay, 1, 2. Oh yeah, I guess they are kind of, okay. 3. Ooh, slippery. And, ooh, motherfucker. Okay, I think they're done. We got 4. Once fork tender, remove the potatoes from the water, cool slightly. Preheat oven to 425. 425, heard? 425. Okay, what does it say next? Next it says, Kathy, top off your drink. Heard. Kathy, top off her drink. Heard. Friggin' Tony. Which one's Tony? Don't mind. I love cooking shows. I don't know this one though. I haven't seen Kitchen Nightmares. I watch Iron Chef, Cutthroat Kitchen. There's probably one or two more. This is basically water at this point. Okay. We'll finish this and we'll make another batch. I can do the 2 times spicy, but it gets uncomfortable. Yeah, Chris, I'm in the same boat as you. I can do it, but I don't really want to. I think Brühe ramen, the way it comes, like original spicy, is fucking perfect. It's enough spice where satisfying, but it's not so much that I'm uncomfortable. My favorite. Ooh, you want to see my favorite one? It's a newer one. By the way, I collect ones. This one. Okay. Not that one. This one. Okay. The best. So anyone who doesn't know, Brühe ramen, Samyang Brühe ramen is like the spicy chicken ramen, and it comes in so many different versions and flavors. My favorite is cream carbonara. Okay, I have to. All right, this one. Oh, it's so fucking good. Actually, I might make this shit. Actually, we'll leave it out. That's my favorite. So the original one's really good. I think I've had almost every flavor they've come out with. I think there's like 10 different flavors. I like them all. So fucking good. That one, that was my favorite. Also, you want to know something fun? You can get Brühe sauce in a bottle. Yeah. So I legit put this on a lot of shit, especially if I'm doing some sort of, like I said, creamy sauce like Alfredo. I'll put this, or I put this on mac and cheese. Dude, I put this shit on everything. Shake well. Brühe in a bottle. You can get it at your local H Mart. What was that? I stepped on something. I have broken like 2 glasses. I'm always worried I'm gonna step on glass. Nope, that's not glass. Rest in peace. Yep. Happy level. 3 pushes. Wait, Ziddy says 2 is my happy level, but 3 pushes it, but I like it. Ooh, I can't do that much. 2 definitely gets uncomfortable, but it's also enjoyable. I can't, LT, you got more than me. I can't do the 2 times. I'm in the same boat as Gang. Like, I can do it. I don't want to do it though. I just need a lot of napkins when I eat the 3 times. I can eat it. It's just I die 4.5 hours later for 8 hours when the second bird happens. Zidian, yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. That doesn't seem fun to me. I have kids, man. I got shit to do. I can't be dying all the time. That's my favorite one too. Jess is in the same boat. Yeah, this is the best one. It's so fucking good. I'm gonna go back and buy like 8 more bajillion bags of it. I'm glad Jess and we have the same taste. I'm glad. Oh, I've never heard. That's great. Yeah, I can't find it. Go find it. Go find it. It's a newer one, so it maybe it hasn't come to you yet, but keep your eyes open for it. It's so fucking. It's my favorite of all of them. My favorite is mixing the judging one with the quattro cheese one. Oh, fucking genius! Oh my god, so the judging one is really good. Judging is like black bean for anyone who doesn't know. It's based off Korean jjajangmyeon. The jjajang one is really good, and mixing it with the quattro cheese one, I like that. I'm so down for it. In general, it's an art form to take different Korean ramens and mix them together. That's where like japaguri comes from. It takes japageri with noguri. So one's a black bean one, one's a seafood one, and you mix it together, and there's like some magical shit that happens when you mix those 2 ramens, and it's fucking delicious. So they call it japaguri, and it became so popular that they actually created one package called japaguri. So you can actually buy 1 package of ramen that mixes 2 other packages of ramen for your convenience. But chappaguri is good. Jacharoni, chappageri, noguri, shinramyeon, puttak ramen. Gang, did I miss any? I think those are the best ones, right? Did I miss any ramens? Shin is the best. Shinramyeon is the best ramen. There's another one I'm missing though. Shinramyeon, noguri, chappageri, jacharoni. Fuck, I'm missing one. Yeah, there's a couple like staples. Joke's on them. I'm enjoying it when I'm not pooping. Okay, there you go. My ex-girlfriend sent me 5 packs of 3 times spicy ramen. I think they wanted me to die. Joke's on them. I'm enjoying them while I'm not pooping. There you go. Because let's face it, 1 pack is not enough. Can confirm, gang. Alex says Kitchen Nightmare is one of the Gordon Ramsay ones, like the hotel hell, but in a kitchen. Sounds scary. Sounds very scary. Fady says it's the ones where Gordon Ramsay goes into dying restaurants to save their business and solve their family issues. And they all live happily ever after, like 20% of the time. Sounds good. Sounds good. The bottle with the butter and... so that bottle with butter and tossed it in some wings is kind of like a buffalo sauce, but burdak flavor. Oh, that's fucking genius. I am doing that this week. Mafia, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome to the AFK Kitchen. We're learning about how to make chicken wings freaking orgasmic. Fady says, I did it in Sacramento when I was living there, running a delivery service and clogging up the whole dang downtown because people knew he was there. He saved their business and slowed mine down. Oh, Gordon Ramsay did that to you? I'm sorry, Fady. Gang, I'm totally going to make these like Korean buffalo wings. This is genius. Actually, that restaurant closed too. A lot of restaurants closed. I was actually talking to one of my friends who runs 2 very successful restaurants, and he said that most restaurants close within 2 years of opening. Yeah. LT says, I want to do 2 times, but the only like once or twice. Oh, wait. I want to do the 2 times spicy ramen, but only like once or twice a year. It is a little self-harming, but it's just such an experience that I'm down for it like once or twice a year. Certainly not regularly. Yeah, okay. I think, yeah, if you got nothing going on the next day, maybe you're just sitting at home watching a Star Wars marathon, because May the 4th be with you is coming up, then yeah, do that. Okay, slice the potatoes. All right, preheat the oven. Heard. Slice potatoes into wedges. Heard. We're going to use a big knife? Oh, yeah, we're going to use a big knife. All right, 6 to 8 wedges. I'm just going to make them small. I think I overcooked these a little bit. We're definitely doing 8. We're making these more like steak friesies and less JoJo-ies. I don't like JoJo's as much as I like steak fries. Ooh, bitch, these are hot. In a good way. I don't want to beer batter and fry them. Chappaguri, all the love. Chappageri with noguri is chappaguri. Hey, gang. You and me. Paired with sour kimchi. Oh, so good. There's also the burdak ramen pairs, like I think in general, most ramen pairs really good with sour kimchi. Jess is giving me the twerking panda. That one closed too. LT says that one. Nasty says, how big should your average french fry be? Asking for a friend. So if it's a french fry, Nasty, I like shoestring ones. But if you're doing what we're doing right now and you're trying to feed a shelter, I would go bigger, girthy. We're going girthy tonight. Wangdugong, but those are exclusively in cup form. I've never had those ones before. Chris, where do you get those? Are those at H Mart? Wangdugong. Huh. Thank you for typing it in Hangul so I can actually read it. Fucking Romanized Korean is impossible to read. I don't know how anyone reads that shit. I'm not too cocky though, says Zidian. The next 3 times ramen I make, I'm mixing with another ramen soup and eating yogurt afterwards. Hey, that works. I think that's great. Yogurt. So my trick for eating spicy food is I drink a can of Coke with it. Something about the Coke, like it burns really bad for a hot second, and then it kind of just like burns all the flavor off, which I like. Most restaurants don't start seeing profit until between like 2 or 5 years. Lots of overhead. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. I think that's more or less what I heard. So I might have overcooked these potatoes a tiny bit because the skin's falling off. I don't think we want the skin to fall off. That doesn't seem like a good idea. It said cook until fork tender, and I did not feel like they were tender enough. And now I might have overcooked them. See, this is why we're doing this in 2 phases. We're doing the first round now, and then we'll do the next round later. There's some brands. Wait. Do they make a gochujang ramen yet? Yes. If you're talking about naengmyeon, they do make naengmyeon, which is spicy cold noodles in ramen form. Yes, they do. There are some brands, but they're not that popular. I agree with Chris. They make them, but they're not very popular. Guy Fieri visited my local favorite pizza place, and the show was so fake. The people in the kitchen were doing all these tricks, throwing the board. The place was busy and overpriced for a year. I was so mad. Everyone local was mad from the neighborhood. Oh, Zidian, I'm sorry. That sounds shitty. Ging Ging says, closest I'd say is the bibimbap naengmyeon, which is more like cold mixed. Oh my god! Ging Ging and I are the same, but man, fucking great minds think alike. Yes. Chris and I are saying the same thing. There is gochujang ramen, but it's usually based off naengmyeon, spicy cold noodles, and still not very popular. But I mean, it's good. It's just not very popular. LT says, I hate how good restaurants close. There used to be this place near my work called Ches Alexander, this Mediterranean chef in a place, like 4 tables. He had one other person helping him. It was out of this world delicious, but didn't last more than about 2 years. Yeah, I hear a lot. Like, it's not just about having good food. It's like being able to run a restaurant and like pivot and maneuver. One of my friends, he runs a very nice restaurant, and he was talking to me about how he was able to keep the restaurant running through COVID, because they had just launched the restaurant and then COVID hit, and it was a lot of clever thinking and having to think on his toes. But the restaurant's fucking amazing and is doing super well. But I'm just impressed. Like, it's not just, unfortunately, it's not just about having really delicious food. There's a lot of fucking other shit that goes